And that's the bat one. The Cortex Castle was fun, man. I was told it was gonna be very difficult. It was tough, but it was fun. It was so much better. Okay, so if this is the start of a new video, then this will be the last video of Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time for the Nintendo Switch. This is Cortex Castle. I've been told that this is like the hardest stage in the game. I've been told that it can potentially be extremely long, and that I should allocate a separate part specifically for this stage. I have no idea what I'm in for. I got like 7 lives. I've gotten like 1 game over in the game, and that was the last stage of the snacks dimension, which was, it drove me absolutely nuts. But this is that. If you guys enjoy the video, please leave a like. And I'm gonna start. I'm gonna play with. The thing is, I want to play with the classic Crash skin, but I don't want the classic Crash skin to show up in the end cutscene, which I don't think it is. I think it's all pre-rendered cutscenes from this point on. So this is Cortex Castle. So I guess this is also like the racetrack. Alright, so this is gonna be it. What is this? What are these paintings? That's baby Cortex, and that's, who was that? Oh, Tiny? That can't be this. It can't be Tiny. No, that is Tiny. Okay, and then who's this? Is that? Oh, I guess that's his mother. Cause no, his mother's name is Sharon. I don't know who this is. Is that's not Madame Amberly? Who are these people? I guess these are just his ancestors.
You'll never find me, Neo Cortex. This castle is a maze. I alone know all of its secret halls and passages. Like the one behind the portrait of Grandfather that opens when you press on his triangular fossa. But how?
Cortex. I really wish they showed Nina. All right. So maybe we're gonna be playing through some of the stuff. Don't kill me. Come on. All right. You got me. Okay. Okay. 1, 2. Oh gosh. Oh wow. Yeah. Okay. All right, I'm not happy with that. I did badly, you know. I'm not happy with it. So this stops time. I assume they're gonna hit me with every mask. Can you stand on those saws? Yes, you can. Right. Okay, and then you want to slow down time so that you can hit these. Whoa, I did not see you two. One, two, 1, 2, 1. Oh, okay, I was off. 1, slow it down. Okay, don't do that. $170. Okay. Okay. How you want to do this? And then you bounce off of these nitros. Okay. Okay. Wait, no! That was not what I wanted. Because it bounced! It bounced! I didn't think it was gonna bounce in front of me. Okay. What's the deal? What's the deal here? You don't want to body slam those yet. And then it's like when you do the last stage in the game, it's like this is the last stage that players may see of a Crash Bandicoot game for a long time. We don't know when or if there will be another Crash Bandicoot game. What am I doing here? Bounce off the nitro, hit the lives, bounce off the nitro again and again, and then hit the other life crates. Okay, that's 39. Yeah, so it's like almost like the last thing you want to do is make it too infuriating, right? Okay, I screwed that up. That was my fault. Bad timing. Can't I just double jump onto that middle one? Yeah, okay, that was good.
I've had it up to here with your game, you loud. Loud? Why, I never.
What is it? Am I seeing double?
Embryo, quickly.
Oh my.
Invoke this fraud's hologram access. No, Embryo, I'm no fraud. I'm from the future. You must listen to me. Embryo, do you not recognize your own master? I'm the real Cortex. No, Embryo, I am.
Ding dong, ding dong. Oh my, sounds like the doorbell. I better go see who it is.
Okay, I like those. I like those enemies. It's the first time I've ever seen them, but I like them. I'm like, they didn't really give us a whole lot of humanoid enemies. Matter of fact, I can't even say they gave us a whole lot of enemies in general, did they? Like a lot of it was just platforming and like stage hazards, you know? What am I doing here? Okay, yeah, okay. Let's try it again. Sorry, I just kind of got lost for a second. Okay, he's gone. TNT. High jump. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh. Okay. Hit these TNT. Ah. Okay, so three, 4, 5. Okay. Now this is the one that's tough for me. I see the Aku. Whoa, okay, he won't let me go that far. Oh, man, come on. Okay, and then we wanna. Okay. I roughly understand the concept. You want to tap, jump, go upside. No, tap and then tap the platform, jump, go upside down. Clear the lasers, then land on the platform again. Okay. Not that. Oh, yeah. Oh well. What? I had another Aku, huh? I had two. You see that? I had two, and then are they instant? They can't be instant kills because look at that. So it. Oh man, damn it. Ugh. Okay, hit this. Whatever, just make it, man. That's all that really matters. It's just that you make it. They even gave you two, right? I feel like they don't give you like they really only give you and you know it's sad, but you know they really only give you Aku when they know there's some section come along. Like it kind of felt like sometimes they just give you Aku in the older games, like you know, here you go, Aku. This is. Can you duck this? Yes, you can. Okay. So I just want to jump and then go in reverse and then duck. Do these things? I hope they don't fall. I'm like that'd be too much. And then do the same thing. Okay. That I understand. Who's that? Is there like another section where you're playing with Cortex or something? It would have to be.
Help! Help! Quit struggling. Don't make me. Help! Anyone! We have an evil doppelganger situation. I'm not a doppelganger. I'm... No, forget it. Help! There, that'll shut me up.
Okay, this is what is happening? What? Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Like, I keep saying okay, but I guess you as the viewer don't understand what I'm saying okay to. It's that when the vertical wall disappears, the laser extends. Okay. That's what I mean when I say okay. Sometimes it's like, okay, yeah, they got me. Oh, that's ridiculous. Okay. I didn't even notice that. What is this? I'm gonna fall, reverse, and then reverse again. Just give me the checkpoint, please. Fall, reverse, reverse. Ugh! Damn it! Whatever, man. Ugh. Look, I expected that they were gonna try to throw all the masks at me at once. So I'm not, you know, I'm not really surprised. I am perturbed at that, though. Yep, okay. The thing is that I think it all. Can you stand on this? Are you meant to be able to do this? So are you meant to do this? I couldn't tell you if I'm meant to do that or not. All right, that's that. And then yeah, I screwed that up. Oh, it's ridiculous, man. Leave me alone, dude. There was another box up there. Give me a second. Ah, shoot. I lost the. Is it gonna come back? Man, I did it almost. Oh, god damn it. I was gonna jump off that, and I'll probably never be able to get. Man. Ugh. I did it damn near perfectly the first time. Oh, you can't. You can't jump on that, I guess. I'll see. You can! You can step on it! Ugh, what is this? Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, the other one. I could have just dropped onto the other one. Whatever. I expected this, okay? I expected it, you know. I'm not really upset. I was expecting them to do it at some point. If they didn't do it, I would be more surprised. Oh, please blow up. Okay. Okay. Oh. What? And there's a stupid tape. It's interesting as far as last stages go. It's not a stage that you could really just play leisurely, which is, I think, the biggest thing. I gotta crack this. 2, 1. Yeah. You want to fall down, hit that, tag that, trip that, 1, 0, Crawl under. Grab this. Not that. Yeah. Whatever, man. As soon as I get Aku, I lose him. And 1, 0. Grab her. No. No. Come on, come on, come on, come on. What is this? What is this? Ugh. No more. Ah! Almost. They just totally killed the music though. I'm like, no. Yep. Okay. Honestly, this stage is less. Whatever. Honestly, this stage is less infuriating than that last stage. And no. Yes, take that. Whoops! I forgot to use them. Like this is a fun part, you know. I mean, it's fun to go through. In fact, I like this. Yes, I like this part a lot better than the other. Okay, we're good. Take a breather. Okay. Whoa! I did not. Oh, gotta go upside down again. Okay. Oh, wait. Bounce. 2, 1, 0. Duck. Stop time. That's a good spot. Go down. Hit you. Wait for it. There we go. Oh, and I got a gem out of it. Okay. That part was like I said, that was challenging. Okay, that's supposed to be, I'm assuming, like the last I don't know if that's the last stage in the game. I think it's the last stage in the game, but that was challenging. Okay, the last stage in the snacks dimension was mind numbing. It was not as enjoyable as this. This was fun. Okay, which is like, I play that and then I play this and I'm like, okay, no, I'm not like going crazy. That stage was just not enjoyable. This one was much better. Okay, that last section of that last stage of the snacks dimension was just not an enjoyable section to play through. This section was pretty damn, it was tough. It was a challenge. Okay, but it was fun while I was doing it. So is this the last stage or no? I'm going to ignore the Cortex stage. This is the past Unmasked. Is this the last stage? So this is the younger Cortex, I think. Maybe not. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, is that a koala? Was the oh wow, I'm missing quite a few. Oh, okay, so all the Crash skins have shown themselves. That's gotta be, was it Willy the Wombat? Unlocking the crate escape. Ugh. And that's the bat one. The Cortex Castle was fun, man. I was told it was gonna be very difficult. It was tough, but it was fun. It was so much better than like, what was it? Like nitro processing. Nitro processing was hard. I think it was harder for me because I just came off of the crate escape, which was just fucking irritating. Crate escape was just irritating. Okay, but like all of the Cortex Castle stages, they're tough, but they're not unbeatable. This one here, Toxic tunnels. The only really hard part of toxic tunnels, honestly, was the colored gem elevator section, which I assume doesn't even present itself if you don't have all the colored gems. So that was the only part, because they make you go through all 4 sections and you don't have a checkpoint. But it's like once you've done it, you got a combination of hindsight and practice. You know, hindsight is 20/20 and practice makes perfect. So this is, I guess, the last stage.
Do you have any idea how stubborn I used to be? Yes. I need to stop him from making you. But I can't kill him because that would kill me. So I guess that means I'll have to kill you. Yoink.
Alright. What we got?
Did you jump on the shoot-o-matic? Cheater!
What? I think they did indicate which one. Wait. See, I don't know which ones are gonna fall. I see all of them move, so I'm thinking all of them are gonna like freak out.
Did you jump on the shoot-o-matic? Cheater!
Okay, so they shake a second time.
Blast it!
Yeah, okay, they do shake a second time.
Assistant, help!
Who's that?
Unbelievable! Just relax and accept non-existence.
How is he controlling the masks? What? Okay. Just hang in the middle, you'll be fine. Oh, that's so nice that they don't make the they don't make the thing disappear that you need to hit.
Assistant, go! Time out! Time out!
Already, like this is a better stage than the last one. The last one was a pain in the butt to have to work through.
I can smell your fleas boiling.
It didn't mean to do that. Anything?
I might kill it.
Oh, I don't like this. Okay, we're still 2D. Oh wow, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Disoriented? I can see your tiny brain cells frying themselves.
It's high. You got low, low, high. Ah! I gotta better gauge my jumps. I feel like I gotta stand up and tilt my head. Low, high, high. Low, low, high. And then low, high, low. Low, low, high again. Okay, these things.
Stop that!
Look at that. He's not. Oh, I did not notice that the platform fell.
Assistant, help!
What? Did I get him? Shoot, he freaking tagged me.
Up the pace.
Whoa! I fucking hate that. Come on! What? Ugh.
Can't keep up the pace.
Ugh. What?
Slowing. Ready. Slowing. Ready. Set. Power before Cortex.
Ugh. 2, 3. What? Ah, man. Like, it loads fast, too.
Ready, set. Power before Cortex.
1, 2, 3. Man, is that another game, dude?
Rude. Enough. I'm bored of your shenanigans.
Okay, it's probably something I gotta run from.
Unbelievable. Assistant, go.
Whoa! Come on! Come on!
Assistant, help. Not like this. No.
The results screen.
Must have taken a hit to the old temporal lobe. But a fallen foe can only mean one thing. It came to blows, and I won! My new general's first order of business will be to dispose of you. We are closer than ever before. Quickly, into the vortex!
But Dr. Cortex, the vortex is not ready. We have no idea what it could do.
Failure again!
Explains a lot.
Stay. What are you going to do to me?
Looks like somebody needs a little time out. Somewhere he can't cause any trouble.
Enjoy the end of the universe.
Dingo's Diner is back and ready for you. Say good day to delectable dishes inspired by my interdimensional travels. Enjoy the breeze with our innovative 3 dining room design. Dingo's Diner, health and safety rated D for delicious. Warning, D is a failing sanitation grade and does not stand for delicious.
Peace at last.
Oh, almost there, almost there. Good thing. Yes! Hey, Crash, you're in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, is that the... Yeah, Mel Winkler. Oh, I didn't know Mel Winkler passed away.
This game has been a work of fiction. Any similarities to any marsupials, talking masks, dingo alligator hybrids, or evil science guys with weirdly shaped heads, living or dead, is purely coincidental. You should not have played this game if you suffer from Wumpa allergy, crash rash, fear of alternate dimensions, fear of moving platforms, fear of still platforms, fear of sequels, fear of squishy noises, fear of bouncy noises, fear of super science, fear of collecting things, fear of 90s nostalgia, inability to comprehend time paradoxes, inability to forgive those who have wronged you, inability to pick a restaurant when someone asks you what you're hungry for, inability to remember where you parked, or a delicate tummy. For more information on bandicoots and their diet, habitat, mating habits, birthday wish lists, and shoe sizes, Visit your local library or ask your grandma. I don't know if she has any prior experience with bandicoots, but she's very wise, and I'm sure she'd love to hear from you. The makers of this game do not in any way endorse eating at Dingodile's Diner, which has been known to cause trans-dimensional discharge, intestinal rifts, wampa whooping cough, parasitic slime burns, random teleportation into darker timelines, and uncontrollable mewing like a little kitty cat during important business meetings. Any unauthorized exhibition, distribution, or duplication of this game will result in very hurt feelings. And why would you want to hurt our feelings? We've always said really nice things about you. We even said your new haircut looked great, even though it was kind of a weird length for you. Guests of Crash Bandicoot stay at Insane Beach Suites, which is just a log with some moss on it. The moss is really soft, though, so you should be able to get a good night's sleep. What, are you too good to sleep on a log? Sorry, Your Majesty, I suppose you want a continental breakfast instead of a handful of ants that make their nest under the tree. Jeez Louise, there's no pleasing some people. Can you give me a minute? Okay, I'm ready to go again. The events of this game are absolutely 100% canonical. Unless you didn't like them, in that case it was all a dream.
Okay. All right, that's the game. What would I give it? Out of a 10, I'll give it an 8. Oh, 1 second. 1 second. Where's my controller? Controller. There we go. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I think that an overwhelming majority of the stuff that would irritate you in the game, that irritation subsides with over time as you play the stages over and over. There are a handful of stages that it's just utterly ridiculous to go through. I think it's really just that last stage, right? Like, I remember that it used to be off balance. When I was in Tranquil Falls, off balance was like the worst that it could get. Okay. And then when I got into the bayou stages, it was like run it bayou. That was like the worst that it could be, And it's like as I'm recalling it, I'm recalling what the issue was with each part, and then Bermugula's Orbit. The irritating deal was the last stage in that game. I mean, in that area, right? I think the common denominator is that the last stages in each area are just a pain in the butt to go through. I think that the major flaws, which I think bring themselves up in the last stages of each area. The problem with off balance, what made it irritating, was that they hid these boxes out of sight. Not just out of sight, but like out of the frame, and they would have it blend in with wood, like really high up, to the point where if you weren't looking, when they gave you like a long shot of a corridor, you would miss the box. Okay, they did something like that in one of the other Dingodile stages that takes place in the bayou. But they have they have some boxes in the foreground that are like in an area you can't physically get to. You have to use the vacuum gun to suck them up. But the color contrast between the breakable boxes and the scenery boxes is obvious enough that you can see it and you can grab them. Okay, the issue with the Run It Bayou stage in the Bayou stages is that the positioning of the camera when you face toward the screen does not zoom out far enough that you're able to see where it is that you are going to jump when you make those jumps on those boxes. That's number one. I think number two is that it's hard. It's like the shadow is like almost non-existent. I had to turn back on enhanced shadows. I think that is just because of the different light sources in that stage that make it hard for you to have a definite shadow that's like vertically beneath you. And like if you look at like some of the classic games, when they do those stages that require you to jump on boxes like through the water, the camera is positioned a little bit higher above you so that you can see more so the top of Crash's head than the back of his head. Okay, and then when you face toward the camera, it zooms out a little bit more. They don't do that in Run It By You. That I think that's like the major issue with that stage that can make it irritating to go through. The stage with Bermugula, what is it? The Bermugula's Orbit, Crash Landing. I think Crash Landing is actually a stage that if you practice it, you know, enough, you'll get through it. I think it's just the ice physics. I feel like the ice or the, you know, the pink slime in Crash Landing, I think you slide around more on that than you do on ice in the snow stages. Okay, but it's really just getting your bearings through as you play through that stage. I think that stage is probably the least offensive. I'm just trying to remember what other parts there were. I'm like, it really is like the least offensive. There's a novel section in there in like the bear riding stages, which they only do it twice in the entire game. There's one in the snow stage where you ride Polar, and then there's one in Crash Landing where you're riding on a little baby alien, and that's the only two stages in the game. So I'm much more inclined to say, hey, that's just how it is. It's difficult. It's memorably difficult. Okay, like that's fine. The last stage in the snacks dimension, it's just inexcusable. It's ridiculous. Okay, I think that if they had zoomed the camera out farther and slowed down the rate at which Crash flies through the air, or slowed down the rate at which the boxes move, that last ending sequence could be much better. And as a matter of fact, the like that whole stage is fine. Is that right? I wouldn't say the whole stage is fine. I think that's the stage where you play as Cortex up until the last part, and then in the last part you switch to Crash. That stage is just difficult. I think it's just, in general, it's a little bit difficult to control Cortex. And I think that's just a me issue, is that it's hard for me to control Cortex. I'm not a huge fan of those platforms, you know, constantly dropping all the time. I'm not a huge fan of that. You know, the air dash, the air dash is like a love it or hate it kind of thing. You could take it, you could leave it. I think that just me personally, I'm not a huge fan of Cortex in that stage, but in general, I do not like the ending sequence of that stage. I know that the ending sequence could be better if they changed, you know, one or two things in it. Okay, but my issues with Cortex, I think, are my own. My issues with the ending sequence of the level as a whole are a lot more general in nature. And then the Cortex Island stages were actually fine. As a matter of fact, it was a shock to me. Cortex Castle had its difficult sections, but I was like, I have been expecting for them to do some kind of part in the game where you use all the masks at some point, and they did make it so that you use all of the masks in a stage, but I don't think it was ever like anything kind of like pull my hair out frustrating that that last section in that last stage in the snacks dimension was. I just didn't like that, you know. Like, that's just a stage I don't think I would enjoy going through. If I did time trials of it, I don't think I would enjoy doing a time trial of that section. That's a body count killer, you know. It's meant to kill you, you know, and I don't enjoy that. But Cortex like the Cortex Island stages, I think those were all, honestly, they were all very good. Those are all very good stages. The only hard part was the one in which you have to get the gem from like the gem elevator, like the colored gem section, and I get it. You understand like what it's doing, you understand what it's there for, and it's like the only time that kind of section pops up. Okay, and you're meant to like you go in there and you fail at it a bunch of times, and you know that's fine. You know that's fine. That's cool. That's okay. I'm good with that. Okay, you know, and like it's fun enough to the point where yes, I don't mind doing time trials of it. There's one section in that area that's a little bit annoying, and it's that you have to swing on like this electrified pole. And there's like a TNT platform in the middle of it, so you have to jump off of it onto the TNT platform, and then like jump back on. I don't know if you had to like swing on it and then slide back to the lowest point of it and then swing and hit the TNT on your way through. I don't know. The other thing is that the 2D sections in the 2D sections here, like, they don't let you like jump into the foreground. Like, you used to be able to avoid hazards by like jumping into the foreground and then back into the background and onto the platform, just to avoid, you know, a hazard that might be coming your way that you know wouldn't be able to, you know, move out of the way in time enough for. But that you know, that doesn't happen. But I think outside of that little tiny annoying part with the TNT platform, that's fine. The only real difficult section of the Cortex Island stages is just that second stage where you do the gem, you know, the colored gem room, or the colored gem, you know, section where you get the hidden gem. Outside of that, I think I think those stages were a strong ending. The last part, Cortex Castle, that was actually very fun for me. I enjoyed playing that. You know, I enjoyed playing it. I enjoyed going through it. One thing that I think in general that they could have done was do more death animations. You know, part of the funny thing about the original games is that just all the different death animations that you could get, I think they really amped it up and warped they. I don't know if they had one for every character, but you had some very funny death animations in Warped, and I think that just over time, as other studios have taken over the Crash games, they kind of just all default to like the angel death, you know, either the pit death where he falls and his shoes fly, his shoes and his underwear or whatever fly up into the air, and then there's the other one where, you know, just the general death where he turns into an angel and he flies away. All right, but like you don't see a whole lot else aside from that. But as far as the game is concerned, it's a great game. I'd give it a 8 out of 10. I think it'll be extremely difficult for a kid to play through. It just depends on how determined kids are. You know, I don't know. Some kids may be early quitters, like they don't want to have to deal with it. But you know, for me, it's something that over time, because I've been playing Crash almost, you know, not daily, but anytime I turn on the Switch now, it's been to either play Crash or to play like Super Mario. And I think I just got a little bit burned out by Crash 4. So I think if I took like a week off and didn't play any Crash 4, I'd come back kind of renewed, and I wouldn't mind going back and maybe completing it. I think when I finished, I had like 54%, 55% of the stuff collected in the game. It's pretty hard to collect everything. I still haven't looked at any guides. I don't know where some of these hidden boxes are in some of these stages, but after you beat it, it's just a casual, leisurely, you know, complete your deal. I don't know what I'll do for the relics. I'll get them on my own time. If it doesn't take too long, maybe I'll show some recordings. Otherwise, I don't really have any plans to show them right this second. As for future games that I plan on doing, I'm going to be continuing with Bravely Default 2 is what it is. I'm going to continue with Bravely Default 2. And then I just played a little bit of Super Mario 3D All-Stars. I really only planned to play up to like the first boss of that game for the Super Mario 64 part of it, which was like Bowser in the Dark World. If people enjoy the videos to the point, you know, where they want me to continue, then sure, I'll go and I'll play some more of it. But for right now, the only other game on the agenda is to continue playing Bravely Default 2. I think I'll go back and finish Hades and continue with my Assassin's Creed games. The channel has been growing. It's been growing nicely. It's been a slow growth. I started in January, mid-January, January 12th, I think, and my numbers are growing. You know, more people are watching this stuff. More people are watching my stuff for longer. I used to just get, you know, one view every now and then, and now I get, you know, 10 or 8 or 10 or 11 views on a video now. You know, so that's pretty exciting for me to see. This has been Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time for Nintendo Switch. If anybody enjoyed the video, I'm very glad that you enjoyed the video. It's been tough for me sometimes to do it. Sometimes I get frustrated and irritated, and I'm sure you can hear that in my commentary, especially the parts where I don't say anything. But if you guys enjoyed the video, I would very much appreciate it if you leave a like. If anybody enjoys my videos or just enjoys my commentary, please feel free to subscribe. If you like the videos get pushed out to more people, which may lead to more people enjoying my stuff. So by all means, leave a like. If you guys want to talk to me in any kind of way, I have a Twitter. You guys can use the comment section. I will respond promptly. That's about all that I have for you guys. You guys have a good day. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in future future series. Thank you for watching. Triple spin. Keep going. There's so much more to do. You get all the skins, gems, flashback tapes, time trial relics, and discover the insanely perfect relics. Are you a bad enough Bandicoot to reach 100% completion? Through the ringer.